Guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, Thought I'd give you some advice on how to correct a lot of the problems and adjust this side loading door. Lots of problems with them. People are getting, they don't know what's going on or how to adjust it or whatever, or what to replace. So hopefully this video will help, tell you what to do really. So some of the problems is lining up the door. The side loading door drops, so you're getting water in the top through the top seal. You get connection problems where the door doesn't seem to shut properly and the electrical connections don't make contact, so you're getting the door open light and the buzzer coming on the dash telling you that the sliding door is always open. Other things are, it could be out at this point here at the corner. It could be all skew with like that. It could not be flush at these points where it's sticking out. And the majority of the problems stem from the over time, lots of wear and tear, opening and shutting. So it's either one of two things really, and one really leads to another, and that is the door drops because of roller wear or the little caster wheels on the rollers. They got like little nylon, almost like tires, and they come off or perish and break, so the door instantly drops onto its little metal wheel, and of course metal to metal, it's just going to gouge up all the runner, and it's going to instantly drop. So the first thing I would do if you've got any of these problems is first inspect all the rollers. First one being the middle roller, and you have a close up in there. Let's open the door actually, just a sec. Let me just open the door. Right, come around here, Mr. Cameraman. Okay, so you've got two rollers at the top that sit in this top channel, and then you've got one roller wheel that sits on the bottom, rolls along the bottom. And what happened is that one, the little, almost like the hard nylon tire, let's say, breaks off, and then it goes metal to metal along this track and just scratches up all the track and does loads of damage. And also it's obviously drops about half an inch, so that's when you start getting water leaking into the top. This lock, as you can see, this lock here then doesn't line up with the striker bar there inside, so you have lock problems then where it doesn't go in and shut properly. So yeah, first thing first, check this one first, make sure it's all intact, lubricated and moving properly. There's 3 rollers in just that bit there, so check all 3 rollers are moving freely and not damaged. Then we'll open up the door, and this is the other roller system. If I move it, and you can see that wheel there that's sitting on this track, that's moving nicely as we go along, see? So they break up as well, so that will end up metal to metal and make the door drop. And then you've got another 2 rollers that sit in the top track so that the door doesn't come out of the track and fall on the floor. But yeah, so check those 3 rollers in there if they're in good condition. And this hinge pin here, that's been pinned over this bolt, so if you ever have to buy a new set from, say, eBay, you kind of got to like grind that off or drill it out, and then your new one you get has to be, once you fit it, you have to hammer that over so it's pinned over and the pin can't come out. Right, so that's pretty much the hinges covered. If they're in good condition, then obviously you need to, and you're still getting lights on the dash or the buzzer, then it's the electrical connections, which are these 2 here, these pins here, and they obviously come into contact with the door frame there. And 9 times out of 10, it will be dirty contacts. So you can just get a piece of wet and dry or a piece of cloth and just clean up the contacts. And sorry about that, someone going past bibbing me. Yeah, so you can just clean them up, nice and shiny. Same again on the pins. Clean those up. Okay. So you're getting a good contact. You can see where they've been striking as well. So at that point there and there is where the pins have been hitting. And if you've got any wear and tear in the hinges, this is where a lot of the problem is as well, is they will hit just off of the contacts because the door's gone outwards. So a lot of people, they get so annoyed with the buzzer and the light on the dash showing the side loading doors open. They want to know what wires they can connect so that you can kind of disable it. Well, I can tell you now, it's in there. The two wires are in this contact here, not in the door. You can undo these two bolts here, take it out, and the top two wires, the brown and the white, if you put them together, twist them together, or do a nice little connection, but get them connected together, that will trick the van into thinking that the door is closed, and it will shut the buzzer up and turn the light off on your dash saying the side loading doors open. But obviously that is a temporary fix. That will just keep your sanity. It's not fixing the problem by any means. So by all means do that. Connect the brown and white wire together. It's the top two wires in there, but it won't fix the problem. You've got to address the problem, and that is 9 times out of 10, it's the hinges, as I say, that are worn or broken. It lets the door drop, and when it not only does it drop or drop on one side, the door won't go in properly. So then you've got obviously the top seal problems where the water gets in. So yeah, it's any damage to any of those hinges, change them, get new ones. Otherwise, it'll do so much damage to either the bottom track, and they are a nightmare, an absolute nightmare to actually get one, a good one, and to change out as well, because there's little bolts going through there holding it all in. Really hard to get out, really hard to fit a new one. And same with this as well. These are like rocking horse poo to get a decent one of these. So any kind of scraping or dragging, then change it, because you'll just be doing it on metal to metal, doing so much damage to your runners. I've seen a lot of these vans with the runners bent and damaged there. They've literally been bent down there, and the runner tries to come out, and so on some extreme circumstances, the door will fall out. The top pin, that's got some adjustment in it as well up there. So if after you've done your main hinge, your main runners, and it's still not in at the top, just adjust that one slightly, undo this little nut underneath, and then you can move that pin and roller, and it will just pull the top in a bit more, so it goes onto that seal better and stops the rain coming in. You've also got adjustments on this one here. They adjust a little bit, they move around. That one there, and obviously these you can't really adjust because they've got like a flange there that they don't really move, so it's the pins that move there really. If you've got alarm going off problems, no matter what the sliding door does, and the alarm keeps going off for a strange reason, the first thing I would check is this courtesy light switch here. Okay, that's normally obviously turns your courtesy light on in the cab, but also is connected to the alarm system. So, and is what you can do there is what I've done actually. As this switch has got a bit worn, I've put, as you can see there, I've super glued a penny just to space it out so that it pushes the switch in a bit more, because I was getting that. I was getting the alarm going off erratically, and I narrowed it down to this switch wasn't being contact pushed in enough. So I just put that little penny there, super glued that on. No, it's not super glue actually. I think I Araldite it. Araldite that on. End of the alarm problems. Okay, guys. So hopefully this video has helped you to have a good inspection first of the three rollers, the bottom, middle, and the top. Make sure they're all nice and lubed and spinning and all in place. And check the condition of the tracks. Hopefully there's no rust or bent or anything like that. And clean the contacts as well. If you keep getting lights and buzzers on, check your contacts. Okay, guys? That's about it. Good luck with it's well worth doing, adjusting all the little things and getting the door right, and you shouldn't get any rain come in the top. And I hope this video's helped. Thank you, guys. See you in the next one. Cool. Good timing. Hello.